Stop.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. May the peace, mercy, and blessings of Allah be upon you all. And welcome to our program. This video is entitled Simplicity of Life. So we will talk about now uh, about life, okay, as a human being. Okay, and we will welcome my co-host, Ustaz Muhammad Malik. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. الحمد لله الذي أطعمنا وسقانا وأنعم علينا بنعمه التي لا تحصى. هو الذي جعل لنا السمع والأبصار والأفئدة، وكذلك ميزنا عن سائر المخلوقات. سلسلة سنتحدث عن موضوع مهم جدا، وهي البساطة في الحياة. وقبل أن نبدأ ذلك سنتحدث عن معنى الحياة أو الإجابة على الأسئلة: لماذا نحن هنا؟ وأين سنذهب بعد الممات؟ وما الهدف من الحياة إن شاء الله بإذن الله تعالى. إذن in this program inshallah we will talk about the meaning of the life and the life. We try to answer the question, what's the meaning of the life and how you understand the life. I start by Arabic language just for the listening to understand what's the topic. In this, inshallah, I try to start by the question. I ask you a question, inshallah. Then you try to think about it and answer for your understanding. First question: ما معنى الحياة according to your life? Now you're aged 27 years.
No.
What you
30. I'm already 30.
30
Yes.
years. Then, if you now you are 30 years old, what's the meaning of the life according to your understanding? Or what's the meaning? What's the meaning?
Okay. Based on my humble opinion or understanding, life is a precious one that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give it to you, and order in that life you need to use that to worship him alone and help other people, make more good deeds, and refrain from those wickedness. Because if you will do that, the wicked one, then our end part or point will be hellfire. Then, and if we choose the right one, the right one, then when we follow the teachings of the prophets, peace be upon them, and we will follow the right path, which is the Islam, then it will be in paradise. Then, inshallah, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala allow us to enter that Jannah. Okay? And then, and we don't know how many years we will stay here in this dunya or in this earth. So we need to use it wisely. Okay?
Inshallah, it's you get the meaning of the life as a worshiping, satisfy your help others. Yes, it's one of the duty. Yes. Then you said doing good deeds.
Yes.
And also at the same time seeking about your seeking for your physical needs. That's why you are working and to have an income to continue actually. And this is the purpose why we are here, to have this kind of life. Then you cannot, in this life you cannot stop eating, example, or if you will be die. Then one of that, you need to satisfy your and spiritual needs. And the main purpose to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and you talk about also help others and share or contribute. That's meaning. You do something.
Yes.
Yes, people will remind you or remember you. Example, after how many years? You need to do something. You need to have some goals. And that meaning now in this life, the meaning, it's your summary for your life, long time experience when you go to study first with your parents, start from your parents, then when you grow up studying in the school, and the same time when you work, then your transaction with others give you that meaning. Even that meaning, it's not one time come to you for a long journey. You talk about 30 years.
Yes.
Now you have that kind of summary of life. You understand the meaning of the life. That's a good day. Congrats for you, because today you have so many people, they don't know why they are here. 70, 60 years old, he don't know what's the purpose of life. He don't know what the meaning of life actually. He think the life it's collecting wealth. Yes. Then you need to have the living this life as a temporary, and the same time preparing for the day of judgment and the hereafter. Then we go back for the beginning now. In the beginning, we go back in 1 year old, example, that time, or a month of year old. That time, start the learning for the meaning of the life. In that moment, your father and parents, the environment around you, they try to guide you what you do. What's the wrong, what's the right. Your father teach you how to, example, to share your toys with others children.
Yes.
Start from your mind, and teach you if you do something wrong. Oh, that's wrong, that's good. And this is way how you start learning. Then you need to thankful your parents, because they are first one educate you and the first environment around you. Then when you grow up, you go to the outside for the street and playing with the children. That add you more ideas and more experience. I talk about experience. You will understand more. Before you know, you ask example about, they teach you the name of the things around you. This is chair, this is table. Then you grow up, you will understand why the purpose of the chair, the purpose of first you try to discover. That's why the children now, especially your daughter, mashallah, now how old she?
7 months, alhamdulillah. Yes.
7 months. She's trying to discover things around her, yani. Try to touch everything.
Yes.
That is something in the human he likes to discover. See, until they go to the moon and they go to the Mars, they don't stay. They looking for something, or they go deep in the ground. They
exploring.
Discover. Isn't this? Yes, this is in the human discovery, and that's actually one of the principles of the succession. We go back in this verse, inshallah, now. In Surah Al-Baqarah, you have Quran there.
Yes. Alhamdulillah, I have.
Okay, we start from the beginning, for the beginning.
Al-Baqarah verse.
Al-Baqarah. وإذ قال ربك للملائكة. Al-Baqarah, I think 25 or 24, verse 24, or no, 25, 26, 30, I think, verse 30. وإذ قال ربك للملائكة.
30?
Yes.
Bismillah. وإذا قال ربك الملائكة. Yes.
That's it, yes.
Okay. Bismillah.
You can read English direct for that.
And recall when your Lord said to the angels, I am, according to my usual practice, going to appoint a supreme religious head in the land to convey my message to human beings and to execute my will in the universe. They said, well, you create also therein such people as will cause disorder in it and shed blood while we already glorify you and your true praise and extol your holiness. He, God, answered, I know that which you do not know. MashaAllah.
This is the beginning. وإذ قال ربك للملائكة إني جاعل في الأرض خليفة. I made, or I like to do, to have someone will have succession in this earth, will be multiply, he will be discovered. Actually, it's about discovering, and at the same time he will obey and he will follow. Then you see the angel how they will be, who will be destroyed, and he will be killing each other. And but Allah said to them, I know what you don't know.
Yes.
This creation, human, start from Adam, children of Adam. Now they are discovering this earth, and they are handling this earth, and we are the owner of this earth. And we do what's the right, and we follow the command of the Creator, and we obey, and we believe in His willness. Even all that, at least the meaning why we are here about the succession now. Even our duty here to discover this. That's why your daughter now, he tried to discover. Even that something is inside our heart. Yes.
She will eat everything what is in her hand.
Yes, it's part of the desire inside your heart. Something like eating, it's also discovering. Try to find what behind, what's the meaning, what's the purpose.
Yes.
Also, a human normal, he asks about himself that big question: why I am here, from where I come, where I go after. These three big questions in the philosophy now until now, they try to answer that question. And alhamdulillah, we have that kind of answer. Okay, we go back now for your daughter, 7 months or 6 months.
7 months.
Now this time, start the understanding of the life, and or what mean as a human personality. Start format for the personality now, starting by the when she grow up, start because of the family teaching or education, and the same time then the environment around you, and the same time what have desire or common sense inside your heart and what you want to do. All that the beginning of your understanding of the life, and that point, it's very effect in your life. Sometimes what you learn in that time will be follow you until you grow up. Yes. Especially when the parents, especially after how many months, years, you will be go outside to the school, and then you will learn about your belief, what's your religion. It's effect in your life already. Time, then you will be grow up like that. It's like seed, then you grow up.
Yes.
Isn't that effect also for you? Then the environment around you also controlling your feedback, or controlling your also your belief, or your name not believe other word, they use it as example. Everyone, if you grow up in the family or community, they are all worshipping some idol, you will follow them. Then that will be the feedback of
Culture.
the
Culture.
culture, or another one name. Have another word.
Tradition.
Culture and
Tradition. Tradition.
yes, tradition. Tradition also.
Yes.
Culture, tradition, and also have another one. Term, another three. Number three, as a reference of your knowledge, and that control.
Culture,
I try,
tradition, and belief. Belief.
believe, yes, like believe. Name.
Bismillah.
La ilaha illallah. I forgot the word. Okay, maybe we can use it as a belief. Your faith and your belief. Yes, because also in the hadith, what Prophet said, كل مولود يولد على الفطرة. Every child was born in the natural, in the common sense, to have submitted to the. But he said, ووالدا but then sometimes you change your religion or you change your way because of your parents. If they are where you grow up,
Yes, absolutely.
about your culture, your community, you will be affected in your life, and that also give you the meaning of the life. When your father told you, oh, you need to share your toys with others, example, children, you know, this life is not selfish, example, that you learn already, you need to share. When you want something from your father, after that he said you need to wait, maybe next week I will buy or something. You know, have some patience, you need, not everything. Sometimes you cry, you know, it's you know, also the technique. Sometimes children now they make the technique also for how to
yes. I experienced that.
Yeah.
And they will say mission accomplished when they cry to you. Then if you will carry them, then they will become happy. And then mission accomplished.
Yes, now human personality start by family. Also, natural, what you're looking for as a desire. Always you want to discover, you want to eat, you want to culture, tribe, and that also the reference. Sometimes you follow. That's why many of them, when they hear the message or when the prophet come to them, any prophet come to them, they said, how come we change our way of worshiping and we follow our ancestor, father, grandfather? How come we change? You get it? You then see how it's effect. They don't use their mind. That's why it's effect. We need to follow if that's true, if they have evidence, if they have a proof. Then we come now, inshallah, after.
I have a question before we continue, Ustaz.
Yes.
I encounter this many times that they will not change the religion or belief because those religion and those belief came from their ancestors, and they wake up and they have life in this earth, and they reach from that stage 60 to 70 years old. They are still following those traditions, those man-made religion. Why is that? Why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala take those year 70 in their life? Still they are already 80, still they are following the tradition of
no, he don't say about the truth. He don't focus about that example, and or he think it's right. Like always, we think it's right. I mean, if you don't have a critical thinking, it's very important. If you have a critical thinking and just only follow with you close your eyes, will be no effect of you. You will be follow. Many people today just follow without any question. Why? You should ask why. Your question now always asking me why How? It's that important. Critical thinking you need to have. Every person needs to
Madisrak.
think.
Okay.
Yes. Now we go back for the beginning. One of the blessings from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I read it me in the beginning. I said, Allah, the one give us the eye, we can see the air. And that is our tools to seek knowledge and knowing and use it for discovering this life and succession in this earth. Then Allah give us the tools and we need to use that. Open Surah An-Nahl, chapter 16, verse 78. You read this verse.
Okay.
Chapter 16, verse 78. I will read it in Arabic first.
Okay.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والله أخرجكم من بطون أمهاتكم لا تعلمون شيئا وجعل لكم السمع والأبصار والأفئدة لعلكم تشكرون.
And Allah brought you forth from the wombs of your mother while you were void of all knowledge. He gave you ears, eyes, heart, so that you might render him thanks. MashaAllah.
How you understand? You can explain something about it?
Yes. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us before in the wombs of our mother, give us knowledge. He give us ears, eyes, hearts, everything we need in this life, in this dunya, in order for us to worship him, to give thanks to him, to glorify him. Everything we need, we have. And the problem is yours if you will not do that in the right way, because Allah subhanahu made us to worship him, okay, and not to worship other creation. Okay.
Okay. And now we go back to the human. We said in the beginning, وَإِذْ قَالَ رَبُّكَ لِلْمَلَائِكَةِ إِنِّي جَاعِلٌ فِي الْأَرْضِ خَلِيفَةً. Then this, as a creation of Allah, human being, or children of Adam, Allah give him some kind of condition to use that condition or tools to have this kind of life here and to discover this earth, and at the same time to have this kind of meaning of succession. And not only leave them roaming around, no, they have the tools. First one of that, we have the free will. Even one of this power not given for other creation. We have many creation in the earth. They said the human, it's the last creation coming in this earth. After the animal, after the jinn, after everything. It's the last one. He is the last visitor. He is the alien.
Who?
Adam
Okay.
is the last one come after the animal, after everything coming in this earth.
Okay.
Yes. And everything, it was prepared for him. Maybe we can read also this verse about preparation. Also open Surah Al-Baqarah.
Verse.
Oh, wait, I will find the right verse for this. And then we go to where we are. Free will.
Free will.
We have chance to choose. After Allah give us the guidance. Maybe you ask me now, what's the guidance? We go back about the fitra, common sense. In the common sense, that power, the first power given to us, or basic knowledge, or the first basic knowledge, that give you, the moral, what's the right, what's the good. Now you can test that with your daughter. She don't know anything, but she know.
Yes.
That's right and that's wrong. I give you example.
Yes.
Example now, you daughter example now, you told him when she take off his clothes, she will feel shy.
Yes.
She ran away or something. She don't like anyone to see his part. Am I right?
Yes.
Who told him that's wrong?
Common sense.
It's common sense. Today they are trying to against the humanity. They put people in the difficult situation. They try to, against the humanity, the common sense, they try to destroy it by doing the sins, and they allow people, example, doing worry what he like. I don't know what's going on in the world, or do the who the one control this one. This is another story. This we talk about later.
Okay.
Going outside with the short and this one. Now your daughter, 7 months, 6 months. If you told them off your clothes, she will shy and run. She go inside and she don't like anyone to see him. Am I right or no?
No, as of now, she is already 7 months. He cannot run because I will give you example in my basic experience in my daughter.
Okay.
Okay. Um, when I put him in the crib, okay, okay, I I
Yes.
I will let her sit down, okay, and then I will put some pillow in order for her. If he will fall down, then her head will not hit. Okay, so I said that to him, but I know she cannot understand that, and the time when he will stand up using her own force or strength, um he will the time when he will fall down, he will experience, and she think that it will hurt him. She will discover the true the reality in her self. So he will use common sense, and she will discover that in herself only, because I cannot communicate him using baby talk, because I cannot understand baby talk, and she cannot understand my language, only the actions first, because she's still
Yes.
only baby. Yes.
That's why if we talk about the common sense, or we talk about the name, yes, we use it as a natural or common sense, maybe better,
Yes.
maybe natural
Yes.
or common sense. Okay, that
Yes.
is, we can put it in the three way. First, it's about knowledge, basic knowledge. She have basic knowledge. She know two pieces more than one piece. It's already, she know that. You don't teach him that. It's already she know.
Yes.
And also moral. She have a basic knowledge about moral, what's good, what's right. And this is the guidance. It's already. But you need to increase that by your around you, the informant, your family, teach you the right, that guide you, because always try to do wrong. When you told them, oh, that's wrong, she will know that's wrong. She cannot repeat again, or if she repeat again, you will beat or something. Even part of the education, and also you will understand what's the wrong, what's the right, and also it's connect with your common sense. You have no against that. You don't feel something against. If she grow up, you told them, okay, you cover, you wear a hijab, it's, you know already, she know it's not against his common sense.
Okay.
Okay. Then, okay, we go back about, and also one of the our from our desire also, or common sense, we know also we said we know what's the right and the good, and also like the color. Now you know different color, you know, human, you know. I think animal, they don't have that. No, they don't have that.
Yes.
But
You don't
we
have.
know, we have different tastes for the fruit, different. Even we know this one old man, if you see this one young man, we have that kind of choosing. That's good for us, that's wrong, that's good for you, work, that it's not good for you. Even we have that kind of feeling. Even as a human in this earth, we have something different from other creation. Other creation, they are submission, following the system without any change. Like the sun, every day coming out, we see the sun coming out, go in the sunset, sun is, have no changes. Human, you can travel in this earth, easy way to traveling, easy way to roam around. You can read this verse, chapter 31, verse
Chapter 31 verse
Open Surah Luqman,
Luqman, yes.
verse 20. Try to understand these words.
Okay, Bismillah. You will read in Arabic first? No.
أن الله سخر لكم ما في السماوات وما في الأرض وأسبغ عليكم نعمه ظاهرة وباطنة ومن الناس من يجادل في الله بغير علم ولا هدى ولا كتاب منير.
Do you not see how Allah has made subservient to you all that in the heavens and all that in the earth, and lavish upon you his blessings, both visible and invisible? Still, there are some among humankind who argue about Allah, though they have no knowledge, no guidance, and no illuminating book. MashaAllah.
Then everything it was preparing for this creation to come and to have succession in this life. And now we talk about Atlas. We start to know the meaning of the life. Atlas, we answer about this question. What's the meaning of the life? We start first by our human personality, how to form that or format for that. What's the effect of that? Start by the environment, your family, your feedback or as a resource of the knowledge, your culture, your tribe. You need that all affect about your when you grow up and draw for you the map of the life. Start from that. If you grow up, example, your child, you grow up by you loving yourself. Very hard to change that if no one told you that's wrong or that's not allowed. If you grow up, it depends about your place where you are. I think different people, different places, it's not the same. Also the attitude, it's not the same. If you are in the example in the city or in the capital, or if you are in the hometown or something, it's not the same. And you have something different of that. You get it?
Yes.
Yes. Also in the business, you have something different when you grow up. Then you mean for that the environment around you, it's control your personal attitude or personal belief also or understanding of the life. This is what I talk today about it. And at the same time, we talk about the common sense. As in the common sense, what we have free will.
Free will.
And at the same time, we know how to what mean as a we have a choosing. We know we have like discrimination. I think we can choose what we like. We have chance to do that.
We have freedom of choice.
Freedom of choice.
Yes.
And at the same time, also know you have you know what's the wrong, what's the good. Not only choice with the understanding. What's that? Sometimes you choose, but it's wrong. No, we have the guide. At least piece of guide for the moral. You know, this is justice. This is wrong. This is you talk lie. Children, if they talk lie, or sometimes they don't lie. Also, they talk the truth because they don't know. Then they learn. Now I think they learn already. Now they know how to make. They bluffing and they make something. They cry to ask something. They know it already now.
It's their tactic.
Huh? Yeah, they have their own strategy now, children.
Yes.
Because different time, different environment, different way. Now they grow up with the YouTube and TikTok. It's different, not like us. It's different generation.
Yeah.
You cannot handle now. They know how to use the YouTube and they are still drinking milk. Yes. And they cannot walk and they use YouTube. Come on, what will happen?
Yes.
He can buy and sell already.
Yes, that's true.
And also we need to know what we said, the basic knowledge what we have, and also basic submission to the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I think this is at least give us some idea or guide us to know the meaning of the life. Inshallah, we continue for other video about our duty in this life. Have a three kind of duty we will talk about in second video, inshallah ta'ala. If you have any question about that today.
Okay, we have question here, Ustads.
About this topic.
Yeah.
Okay.
The simplicity of life. Okay. Bismillah. What will gonna be happen for those people who don't receive the message of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the revelation, who live in the mountain, who's far away, and there is no signal, there is no communication, there is no internet, and how do you will live in a simple way or in the accordance to the commandments of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala?
Yes, I get your question. It's a very famous question, this one, and the scholar, they have different answer about that. And they said maybe those people who don't hear the message, you mean, he don't know about the Islam, he don't know about the prophets, they don't know Prophet Musa, Prophet Isa, he don't know Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
Yes.
He don't know anything. And
Yes.
he live, I think I don't have, now still have people like that. I mean, I
Yes.
think.
Many.
Huh?
Many.
Yeah, those people, the scholar, they said maybe because Allah know everything and Allah's will, Allah know then is this wrong or they are good or bad, or if they hear the message, you know already. I think maybe they will have them in the environment, they ask them question or something, have some answer about that. It's a little bit deep, but now at least I give the answering. It's few people actually, especially today, with the social media, with the news. I don't think so. Have some people until now, few people that, because in the verse Allah said, وَمَا كُنَّا مُعَذِّبِينَ حَتَّى نَبْعَثَ رَسُولًا. I will give you this one. You can read this one. Huh?
Okay.
And what Allah said here, at least you have the answering for that. About those people, they don't hear, and I think they don't have, but also if they have different condition. And the end, what we said last time about the belief in the according to Allah's will, the
Yes.
end.
Okay.
Because Allah know what will happen, and also what if something not happen, what will happen, He know.
I think Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will judge them according to their knowledge or wisdom they receive. Am I right, Ustads?
Huh?
Am I right?
What's that?
I think Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will judge them according to the knowledge and wisdom they receive. Am I right?
No, it's not according to your thinking.
Wisdom you
But
receive.
yeah,
Information.
maybe no, maybe also they have a taste, they have their own taste or something. But for us, the answering for that, have a verse for the Quran. We can read that. Surah Al-Isra will be chapter, Surah Al-Isra, what chapter? 17, verse 15.
Okay, Bismillah.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يقول تعالى هنا: من اهتدى فإنما يهتدي لنفسه ومن ضل فإنما يضل عليها ولا تزر وازرة وزر أخرى وما كنا معذبين حتى نبعث رسولا وما كنا معذبين حتى نبعث رسولا.
He who follows the right way follows his own good, and he goes astray, surely he goes astray to his own loss. And no soul that bears in the burden shall bear the burdens of another. And he never punishes unless he have sent a messenger. So there is
the
no
last
punishment.
one, he is never punished.
There is no punishment unless he have messenger or prophet.
Yes, messenger, message, question, everything you can put it under.
Yes.
Then that is the condition.
Okay. Yes, it's clear. It's very clear. Very clear. MashaAllah.
In other verse, he said, وَلَقَدْ بَعَثْنَا فِي كُلِّ أُمَّةٍ رَسُولًا. I read this verse many times already.
Every questions, all your questions will be fine. The answer is in the Quran, mashallah.
The Quran is the resources of the knowledge and resources of the guidance to the right path. إنه يهدي إلى الصراط مستقيم. صراط مستقيم. This is the right path. This is what Allah He liked to the human to be in that way, and this is the way to have a success in the day of judgment. We are here in the journey. That's why also in the beginning you should, inshallah, next other video we explain about that. This life, we have this life and life after death, after day of judgment. We need to know in this life we are here temporary and we are in exam test. We explain it, inshallah, in other video. We explain about that.
Okay, inshallah.
Just now we start about the succession. We talk about first about how to format your personal attitude, how you grow up, how you understand the meaning of the life, how is the family, your family and your environment around you, and at the same time your desire is effect to form that, because every person I think have his own format for his personal format, I think. Yes,
that's true. Okay. Okay.
That's all this video.
Thank you, Shukran Ustads, and Jazakallahu khair. And to all our viewers, please don't forget to share this video and click the like button in the Facebook page and subscribe our YouTube channel and click the bell button. And then, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuhu.